Hi everyone, welcome back to this channel. As always, we start with the unboxing. I was very curious to know how good they are, this New Balance, so now I have the chance. Here you can see some of my sizes. My first impression is that they do look updated with this new model. You can see the logo is a bit different in comparison with the one from the past. I feel that the shape is on point with these sneakers. The only thing it's missing for now is the colors. We don't see many colorways to pick. That's why Adidas Ultraboost always had an advantage over New Balance Fresh Foam. I usually used to like this kind of sneakers when you can see the tongue separated from the rest of the sneaker, but now in this model they lost that advantage, in my opinion. The knit on this model, it does look a bit more airy than in the past, a bit more fresh obviously. I personally like a bit more this one over the one from the Ultraboost, and I think this is the way to go when it comes to knit on sneakers. Even though they have two different panels like Adidas Ultraboost has, in this case they don't have that merging surface or stitching, and it doesn't bother me. I do like these heels. Half of it is rigid and half of it is soft, almost spongy. Here we can see a bit the laces, and I wish they were a bit less elastic in this case. Here we can see a bit better how it's made this tongue, but I didn't like it, this kind of stitching. It doesn't look strong enough in my opinion. The padded tongue, I like it. The only problem is that kind of stitching, and other thing which I didn't like it very much, the holes of that cage are a bit too tight and I can't move my feet inside out very easily because the laces, they are getting stuck on those holes which are very tight. Here we can see a bit insoles. They are almost the same like in model version 9 which I have, and I think it's the same quality, nothing different there. The only difference it might be with the density of the foam, which is a bit more dense. Here we can see a bit better the interior and the materials that they had been used on the sneakers. In this shot we can see a bit the midsole, which I like it overall, the way it is. Here we have the sole, and where is the soft area, I think is the weakest point in my opinion of this sole. Otherwise the rubber, it seems to be thick enough and strong enough. This, as you can see, is the second one, and I wanted to see if the quality is consistent in general, and I didn't find any issues. As you can see, the logo has changed, but in a good way. I like it actually this way. In this shot we can see how much air your toe box will get with these sneakers when you're running, and I would say it's more than enough, obviously. I was a bit surprised when I saw how much thinner is this material in comparison with the one from Ultraboost. That I didn't like it very much actually. And here we have a weight test. The difference in between New Balance and Adidas Ultraboost is around 200 grams or 7 ounces, which is a lot if you ask me. Here we can see how much weight they lost in the last two versions. And now a quick physical comparison in between them. This is a Fresh Foam 1080 V9. Overall, I would say that version 9 is a bit stronger than the newest one, in my opinion at least. The insole As you can see, they are almost the same, not really a big difference in between them. Both of them having some good arch support in general. The one from version 9 is a bit softer in comparison with the one from version 11. And now some on-feet shots with them. Here is the shape of my feet, very weird I know, but this is how it looks. That's why it's very important for me to have a good arch support. For this shot I left prepared the sneakers with the laces because they are not as quick as I would like to be when it comes to take them in and out. The comfort in general is very similar to the Ultraboost 21, not a very big difference there. They finally find a way to improve that sole because I was having a big issue with the version 10, and I'm glad that we don't have this problem anymore here in this version. In version 10 I was losing my balance very easily with that kind of sole that they have, and here I don't have this problem anymore. In the shot we can see where my toes are, and this is true to size for me, 41.5 or 8 US. So pros and cons. For pros, I will say the weight, the comfort, obviously, because they have very good comfort and good arch support. The design, because I really like them. They look very well the way they are. For cons, I would say they are small things. In general, I didn't like it very much, those holes where the laces are, because the laces, they don't move very easily inside. The knit on them, because it's very thin, and that could be a problem in the future. And the limited colorways that we can find in this particular model, which are a bit dull in comparison with Adidas Ultraboost, to be honest. So my final thoughts on them: they are good sneakers, a bit pricey here in Europe. 170 euros is not cheap, obviously. In States they are at $150, which is a bit less, but overall very good sneakers, very lightweight. So if you like the colorways, I think you can give them a try if you like. I will end here my review. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. If you have any questions, just let me know, and please don't forget to subscribe.